we're with Pastor David Nickel at Crosspoint. Last year was a pretty traumatic moment for the
Absolutely.
church. So give us a real quick what happened, and then let's talk about where you've come from there.
Well, January the 12th, when the tornado hit, it destroyed our back building naturally where the children was at. There had 70 kids in the building back there that day and 14 staff members on the property. And the tornado collapsed the building.
It was raining so hard, and me and another coworker, we were remodeling a house over here in the next neighborhood. The reason we came, we're so close. And we ran over, and it was just utter chaos. No other way to explain it. It was raining so hard you couldn't see, and then as we made entrance into the building, you could smell the gas and the children just crying, and it was just horrific. I don't know other way to explain it. And we were so concerned about the children, even though they were safe and the storm hadn't hurt them. We were really concerned about their well-being with the gas and a possible fire. So we had multiple things that was going through our mind, and it was kind of a life-changing experience, to say the least. It really is.
And what was crazy about it is nobody got hurt. Everybody was able to walk away. I think had one minor little scratch, but when you walked in the building is when it got really surreal, because you see all the destruction in the front, and you got into the building to where the children was at, and it was like there's ceiling above them where they was at. There was roof above where the bulk of the children was at still, and it's just the building's gone to that point. It's like God just put his hand down in front of those bathrooms and said, no more. And so we definitely give God all the praise and all the glory for that and the credit for it. But the building here, the ceiling behind me was tore off above the stage, above our sound room, and then our cafe was just totally destroyed. You was looking at daylight, standing in the foyer of the church up. And we had a contractor put us temporary roof on, just plywood and tarps and whatnot that kind of got us secure. And we was going to meet at another location for a season, and our membership come to us and just said, man, we want to be home. So that first Sunday we met out on the lawn here, and then after that they come in, a group of volunteers did, about 35 of them, and put everything back together as best they could under the conditions. And the next Sunday we met here in this sanctuary.
Wow.
And we've had church here every Sunday since. Now, we've had service a couple Sundays with it storming and had buckets up on the stage behind me and stuff while the musicians were playing, but still we've been able to be here every Sunday since. And they finished us up about a month ago, the remodel and reconstruction of this building, and then we're about 2 months into the architectural phase of the back building back here. And so we are going to rebuild it.
You are going to rebuild it completely. And it'll be, what will it be? Will it be the same thing?
It will. It'll be a daycare and children's building. Yeah.
Have you had any reaction from any of the people that were here and any of the children? What has their response and reaction been over the year?
You know, over the last year, it's been fairly favorable, but in the last week, it's been kind of obvious that people are reliving that traumatic event. My wife was here the day of the tornado, and just to watch her go through this and some of the other ladies go through it, that you can tell this week's brought all those memories back up, and they're reliving that event.
And I guess with Friday being a day, the 12th being a day that's predicted severe weather, I would imagine that's even made them more anxious.
No doubt. We closed our preschool for that day. The ladies come to me, I don't know, a few weeks ago and said, hey, we'd like to have that day off. And at that point, we didn't know it was going to be a first alert weather day. But now we realize that was a good decision. And so they actually have tomorrow off.
Very good decision.
Yeah.
You talked about having the daycare. Where are you holding the daycare now?
We're located at Cornerstone Presbyterian Church right now, and that has been a really cool partnership. You know, within just a couple of days of the storm, Pastor Steve Burton reached out to me and said, man, we have this building that we think would be perfect for the preschool. And so we was able to go down there and look at it, and we was able to move in 1 week. So we was only closed 1 week, and the daycare was back open and running after that.
Fantastic. And is there any time frame as to when your new daycare will be?
Probably about 18 months before we'll be back here on property.
Oh, good deal. Yeah. So it's not going to be that long, a little over a year. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. And as you say, because right now it's still in the design phase.
Correct, right.
So they've still got a lot of work to do.
They do.
Great. Anything you'd like to say? To tell people any thoughts that you would like to get out?
You know, one of the things that did come out of the storm was Selma coming together and working together. And the outpour of just love and support from the community was just overwhelming. And it's awesome. And it's continued through the last year. And I believe if we can just continue that to Selma, working together. And the little slogan that's come out of all this, Selma Strong, if we would just continue to live that beyond the tornado, because we are Selma Strong at the end of the day.
Fantastic. Anything else?
I'm good, buddy.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
spending
sir.
some time with us.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate
My
you
pleasure.
taking time out of your day.
Absolutely.
And God bless you. Thank you.
Same here, man. It's always a pleasure to see you.
You too. I'm Todd Prater with the Black Belt News Network and the Selma Sun. Check us out at selmasun.com, blackbeltnewsnetwork.com, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.